What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cigars and Whiskey for our next review. Today's review is a fairly new cigar company that I've heard about. It is Alpha, and this is a Absinthe infused cigar. Now, I did see this review a few weeks ago on YouTube by another reviewer, and then it sparked my interest. I wasn't able to find them in the United States in the area I live, but I contacted Alpha Cigars, and they were kind enough to send me this cigar here, which is a half Corona. As you can see, the cigar is fairly minimal veins. It is tight seams. The only issue I really am having, as you can see here, a little bit of cracking in between the bands. But, you know, when you infuse any type of cigar, you have a tendency the wrappers become very delicate. And so a lot of times I've noticed they do crack. The one thing that I did notice too is if you look here, now I snipped it, but you can see that the foot still goes quite a ways down. So pretty interesting that they have a really deep foot on the cigar. On the pre-draw, mainly just getting like fresh hay, a little bit of that tobacco. I'm getting a little bit of that, I'm assuming is absinthe. I've not had that, so I'm not sure. A little bit of a sweetness and just a slight, it's like almost like a little bit of to me it tastes like a cocoa or a chocolate. And that might just be the way the tobacco is fusing with the absinthe. So the draw seems pretty good. Don't look like any other construction issues except for that one cracking on that real delicate wrapper. But let's light it up and we'll be in our first third. Welcome back, everybody, for the first third of our review of the Alpha cigar, a Absinthe infused cigar. Into the first third, we're getting a lot of the sweetness. I'm getting almost like a wood flavor, not like a cedar, but more like maybe I wouldn't say it's oak, it might be pine. Just it's similar to it's hard to explain that the taste is similar to what I think the smell of pine is. So again, if you don't get that, I apologize. I might just be totally off. But it is a fast burning cigar. That is one thing I'm going to notice. So this might be a quick review. But be aware, it's not something that will last you too long. But, you know, if you get a couple of them, it might be fine. And so far, a really good cigar. A real mild tobacco. Nothing full flavor in your face. And I assume they do that because they don't want to, when they're infusing a cigar, they don't want to add too much to mention where it'll exhaust the palate. So we're back with our second third. Into the second third of the Alpha Absinthe infused cigar. Getting a little bit of a creaminess to the smoke and on the back of the palate. Now, I've not had absinthe myself, obviously, because it's not something you can buy in the United States, but I was reading online that it is something, it's from France, and sometimes people can get a sweet fennel flavor off of it. And earlier I was noticing that on the palate it was leaving a linger of what I thought was black licorice, but I know that a lot of times black licorice is compared to fennel. So I'm not sure if it's fennel or black licorice, but that's probably what I'm getting, because obviously it's infused with something that has the sweet fennel flavor. And I would rather say it's fennel because I really don't care for black licorice, but either way, so far a really good cigar. You can see the ash holds up pretty good. It's not a razor sharp burn, but it's pretty good, you know. Again, I want to thank Alpha Cigars. Thanks a lot for letting me try your cigar and letting me give my opinion. Welcome back, everybody, for the final third of our review today. Alpha Cigar, an Absinthe infused cigar. Now, if someone handed me this cigar, I saw this on a review and I would agree with him 100% for JJ Cigar Reviews. If someone hands you this cigar and they don't tell you it's infused, you would never know. The only reason, as most of us know, is because the band here says right on there that it is. So that means that the people that made the cigar took the time to make it good enough that you wouldn't realize it's overpowered or it's got such a profile that you could tell off the bat it's infused. Something for those who are out there watching reviews, just to, not that I want to beat a dead horse because everybody that smokes cigars already heard about it, the FDA is putting their hand into regulating cigars more than they were before. So causing companies like Alpha and other small boutique blends to cause them more problems to release cigars to us to smoke. So it's making it more difficult. But, you know, these companies, they've worked hard with these things. So if you haven't went on to Cigars Rights of America or CRA, make sure you do that. Now, I'm a member, and there's a lot of us out there that have joined just because we always want to enjoy, you know, a good cigar and not have someone tell us what we should or shouldn't do. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. Always leave your comments. Thanks again for tuning in to Cigars and Whiskey. Have a great day. Have a great smoke. I'll see you next time.